thank you so much for joining me. We're going to use the foam roller. I'm going to start off facing sideways and push him out of the way. And I want you to go ahead and sit on your foam roller. Are you going to be like this the whole time? Okay. We have an agreement then. Step away from the Pilates. Cross your legs in front. Sitting up nice and tall, and just find that perfect position where you feel balanced. You can lengthen through your spine. Legs are crossed in front. Just give me a big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just close your eyes for a moment. Take your palms, place them on your legs, and just kind of push the legs down towards the ground. Keep lengthening through your spine. Give me a deep inhale and exhale, and just start to drop the chin towards your chest, folding over, hollowing out the belly, and take your hands down to the floor. And what I want you to do is just kind of push your tailbone away from you, rocking the foam roller backwards, not too much, and then forward. And rocking it back. Hi, Sarah. And there's Bobo just going up. I think he saw your puppies. Forward and back. Take the hands, reach them a little bit farther in front of you and reach a little bit farther behind you. You can't have your butt in the camera. Go lay down, Bobo. And just feel that stretch. I feel a nice, gentle stretch through my hamstrings from yesterday. And one more time, and just hold it back. So you're kind of in child's pose, but you're seated on the foam roller. And then come all the way back up, walking the hands back up into the nice, tall, seated position. On the next breath, I want you to inhale, and I want you to reach the arms to the ceiling. And then fold that right arm down towards the foam roller, grabbing the side of the foam roller. Take the left arm, reach it overhead. Think of lengthening through the spine so you're not collapsing into the right arm. You're just reaching that left arm over. Just take a couple deep breaths here. And coming back to center. And one more time. Both arms reach to the sky. And left arm falls over and grabbing the side of the foam roller as the right arm reaches over. Reaching out of that rib cage, out of the hip, all the way into the side lat. Keep drawing the belly button in. And come back to center. We're going to do that again, but we're going to actually reach behind and try to take the hand down to the floor. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the right arm to the back of the foam roller. And then open up, reach the chest and the arm over that side. Now you're kind of opening up your chest a little bit more. If this feels good, feel free to come down to the elbow, and then you'll feel your hips open up a little bit more. Give me one more deep breath. Exhale, come back to center, and then opposite side. Again, big inhale. Both arms. Exhale, left arm reaches behind the foam roller. Again, the range is going to be what's comfortable for you. Reach that right arm over. Close in the rib cage and just find your breath. And your next breath, inhale to prepare. Exhale, coming back to center. And then find that spot. I want you to switch the leg that was in front and take the opposite one in front this time. And this time I want you to walk your hands forward as you round down, but keep onto the fingertips and then roll backwards and pull in. Pushing the tailbone back and pulling in. Still hollowing out the belly. See if you feel a difference. So I'm kind of going a little bit farther back, whatever feels good for you. Just forward and back. It's rolling over the sit bones through the hamstrings a little bit. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Give me 2 more just because this feels so good for me. I know it does you. And last one, walk the hands all the way back up. Give me a big inhale and exhale that right arm back to the foam roller. Take your left hand gently to the outside of the right and then just pull that ear towards that left shoulder. So hang on to that foam roller. So you are just going to be like this all day, aren't you? Feel the stretch from the neck all the way down into the traps, sternocleidomastoid down into the shoulder, still lengthening through the spine. Take a deep breath and just give me a little bit deeper stretch. This is where we carry all of our stress. Would you stop? You're a knucklehead. My pits don't stink. And then come back to center and give me a big inhale. We're going over to the opposite side. And left arm floats down, holding on to the foam roller. Take that right arm and then gently bring that ear a little bit closer. Bobo, you cannot stand there. Come, right here. Sit. Anybody want a Great Dane? Pulling that ear to the shoulder. Still lengthening through the spine. And on the next breath, coming back up center. And excellent, guys. Extend the right leg in front. Extend the left leg in front. And I just want you to take your hands gently behind you. So your chest is lifted to the ceiling, to the sky. Turn your palms out or back, whatever feels best for your shoulder. Inhale, exhale, and just lift the chest up to the sky. Are you gonna stop? And then round, pulling the hamstrings, pulling the butt towards you. Still lifted off the ground. And again, extend back out, lifting all the way up. So this is a reverse bridge, but on the foam roller. Pointing the toes. Inhale, exhale, draw through. Foam roller coming to the back of the knees and reaching up to the sky one more time. And release. Coming all the way back down to where your butt is actually on the mat and your foam roller. Push the dogs away. And then take the foam roller to the back of the calves. So now some of us, if we've been doing this actually is not going to be too uncomfortable. But all I want you to do is turn both toes towards the right side, to the ceiling, and then to the left. And wherever the foam roller is on the calf, it might feel a little bit tight. Could be down towards the ankle, which is where I have mine right now. And you're just kind of going windshield wipers side to side. And then bend the knees, pull the foam roller up and push it away. Pull the foam roller up and push it away. Now, notice if your feet are flexed or relaxed now. So whatever they are, just take them in a different position. So if you have your feet flexed, I want you to point your toes. If you have your toes pointed, I want you to flex. And just notice the difference. One more time. And we're going to do that same thing again, but bring the foam roller right in the center of the calf. And then windshield wiper the toes to the right, to the sky, and to the left. To the center, to the right. Doesn't have to be fast, just breathing through it. And perfect, back. And relax the toes, and then pull the foam roller up and push it away. Pull the foam roller up. So this is the gentle version. You could always get in there a little bit deeper by placing one foot on the opposite shin and then kind of push it into it. So I'm doing here. So let's do that with one side, and I want you guys to feel the difference. So take your right foot, place it on the left shin, putting a little extra weight. Try to sit up tall, shoulders away from the ear, and then just gently go forward and back with that. It's going to be a small range of motion. And then go windshield wipers side to side with that toe. Now you really feel that calf, right? Calf needs some love too. And then again, forward and back. So you're just doing this in like 3 or 4s, counting, and then side to side. And release. And let's go opposite side. So sitting up tall, take that left leg, place it on the right shin, and then side to side. Now when I'm doing side to side, I'm feeling that popping, almost like a rubber band, hitting that gastroc. And then forward and back. And again, you're controlling the pressure. And then side to side. So if this is really painful for you, suggestion, go back to both legs or do it a little more frequent, right? It's been a while since I've been rolling my calves out. I always forget about my calves. And then one more time, intermittent windshield wipers. And perfect. All right, let's pull that foam roller up onto the hamstrings. So we're gonna sit on the foam roller again. And I want you to take your feet as wide as the mat. Take the arms to a T position. And we're gonna do saw. So I want you first just to inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Again, lift up out of the rib cage. Avoid twisting from the fingertips or the shoulders. Lead with the belly button and then come back to center. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. So think of a nice long pole from the crown of your head all the way through to the foam roller and back to center. And let's do one more time, just twisting, finding the breath, and back to center, and opposite way. And back to center. This time, I want you to inhale, exhale, take that left hand to the right foot, take the opposite hand, either reach to the ceiling or low, whatever feels best for you, and just feel the stretch through the hamstrings, nice long spine. Just hold it there for a moment. Lifting straight back up and back to center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist. Take the right arm down to the left toe, left arm to the sky, and just breathe. So I like to hold these positions versus a little bit of twisting and kind of cranking. So I just want you to sink into that stretch. Coming back up and twisting back to center. And let's do it one more time each side. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Left arm to right toe or shin, whatever feels best for you. Lengthening through the spine, reaching your sit bones away from your body, and just hold. And inhale, coming back, straight up and twist. Inhale to prepare, rotate, reaching towards the left foot. Inhale, coming back up, and release, coming all the way back down. Hang on to the foam roller. Bring your tush down to the floor, and I want you to take that foam roller back behind you. You're going to place it right in the middle of your scapula blades. Bra line. I'm going to kind of adjust this here because of Bobo. And what I want you to do is keep your feet flat on the floor, your knees bent for this position right here, supporting your neck. I want you to inhale and just crunch up a little bit And then exhale, opening up the chest, reaching back to whatever range of motion feels best for you. Inhale to prepare, exhale to crunch up. And opening up the chest. Inhale and exhale, crunch up. Make sure you're not tugging on your neck. Feel that stretch, opening. And abdominals, closing the rib cage. 3 more. Finding that breath, matching the movement. Excellent, guys. Let's do 1 more. And exhale, crunch. Holding that crunch. While you're holding this quick crunch, I want you just to hold that. Lift the right leg into tabletop. Set it back down. Lift the left leg into tabletop. And set it back down. Now, without sinking into the floor, keep that chest lifted. Lift the right leg, lift the left leg, and just hold. And toe taps with the right leg. Lift it back up. And left leg. So if you feel this is too much on you, take the foam roller out and just do this on the floor. And breathe. Give me 4 more on each side. Slow, like you're moving the leg through thick, chunky monkey peanut butter, keeping the abs engaged. Slow. 1 more. And left side. And perfect. Setting the right leg down, setting the left leg down, and then go ahead, open up, just open up that chest. Arms can reach back. Inhale, take the arms to the sky, lifting up, and I want you to turn onto the side. So stacking your legs, and the foam roller is just going to be right here, almost at the base of your armpit. Let the right arm, it's in the right side, let the right arm just relax here. You can bend your knees if this feels good. I'm actually going to take the right leg almost like a mermaid, and the left leg is going to go behind because this is going to help me actually open up this hip as well. So if you want to join me with that, right leg is at a 90 degree in front and left is behind. And I want you to inhale and just round, taking that elbow forward. And exhale and open up, reaching the chest to the sky. Inhale, rolling the forward. So what's happening here as well? You're opening up through that lat, through the rib, and forward. 1 more time. And open. And come back to center. Now place that left hand on the floor, reach the elbow, and I want you to come down just a little bit, almost like a 1/2 inch. So now you're down into the next rib. And we're going to do the same thing again. So this hand can be flat. Inhale, fold over, and exhale, open back up. So where I'm really feeling this is in that hip, in the TFL of the left leg. And yes, my lat. And rolling forward. And exhaling, opening up. And 2 more. Try to relax that right arm that's on the floor. You can also extend it. Put more weight on the foam roller if it's tolerable. And last time, open up. And beautiful, come back. Place the hand down, and 1 more time, we're going to bring it down, just the last section here. So you're still below your bra line. You're about midpoint, just below the chest, and just below the back of the bra line. Okay, inhale, rolling over, and exhaling, opening up. Slow inhale, and exhale. Inhale forward. You're just kind of getting in that groove between the ribs. And last time, Inhale and exhale, open and come back to center. So I want you to extend that right arm in front of you, and I want you just to kind of roll forward and back to the areas, the 3 areas that we just worked. So I'm going to the bottom of my armpit and then to the bottom of my brow line. See if that feels a little bit better. Again, depending on your foam roller, if you have a trigger point, that's probably going to be a little painful. I have this blue one that's not as dense. And beautiful. Come all the way up. Stay in that mermaid position. So the leg is here. I'm going to extend that foam roller a little bit away from me if I could get Bobo to move. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reaching the left arm up, and exhale, roll up and over that foam roller. So I'm taking my wrist and then come all the way up, back to center. Inhale, exhale, roll that foam roller away from you, go into the forearm, pushing out of the hip and back up. Good, let's do 4 more of those. Bubba, you knucklehead. It's taking my mat, rolling over and coming back up. 2 more. Gotta love them. And coming back up, and each time, see if you can reach a little farther. Just really reach and putting some weight into that forearm. And beautiful, coming all the way back up center. I like it. All right, let's switch to the opposite side. So I'm gonna take that foam roller over to my left side. I'm gonna bring the left leg in front and the right leg behind. And I want you to bring the foam roller again right below the armpit. You could keep that arm flat or extend it out. Take the right arm behind the head. Inhale and exhale, bringing the right arm forward. Inhale and exhale, opening the right shoulder to the sky. The chest reaches up. So again, notice what's happening also with the legs. So as I open up, my right leg wants to float off the floor. So I'm kind of pressing it into the floor. So I could really feel the stretch through there as well. And again, inhale and exhale, open. Ooh, I feel this side a little bit more. And last time, and open, hold, and come back to center. Place that right arm on the floor. Bring the foam roller down just a tiny bit into the second area. Elbow reach into the sky. Inhale, fold it forward. And exhale, open up. So again, you're letting that foam roller get into that rib cage in between the ribs and open. Finding the breath with it. Slow movements. Good, 2 more times. Oh, I got some hot wind. And release, gorgeous. Last time, come on to that last position, and oh goodness, I know this, why I'm sore on my left, I have no idea. So I want you to inhale, fold over, and exhale, open up. Get a kiss from your dog when you open up. And slow motion, notice how much weight you're putting on your left elbow. That should be mainly on the foam roller. Let's do 2 more. And last one, inhale and exhale, open. And beautiful. All right, so place that hand or however you want to do it. We're just going to take that foam roller forward and back, rolling all through those areas now that you just worked twisting. See if you can lift up that top arm. Kind of lift my hips up a little bit. I put a little more pressure on the foam roller. Again, you're controlling it. If it's too painful, it's okay. Take less weight off of the foam roller. And last time. Good. And come on up. Keeping those legs in the same position. How is that feeling, guys? Good? Taking that foam roller, place the palm on the foam roller. Big inhale, take the right arm over, reaching the foam roller away from you. And exhale, coming back up. Inhale to prepare, exhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears, reaching, going back in. Good. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, taking that foam roller a little bit farther. Yes, gorgeous. And 3 more. Finding your breath. 2 more. Ease back. Good. And last one. Inhale and exhale. Reach up out of the hip and come back to center. Excellent. All right, so we're going to position the foam roller long ways with the mat. And I want you to come to where you're seated on the foam roller with your tailbone at one end, your tush at one end, and then we're going to gently roll down 1 vertebrae at a time with your head going to the opposite end. Situate yourself where you're actually completely on the foam roller. Feel the tailbone, your lower back may be imprinted in the foam roller. You might have a little bit of curve, keeping your knees slightly bent. I want you to inhale to prepare, reaching the fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, reaching overhead, circling the arms around. And again, inhale to prepare, reaching the fingertips, reaching overhead. A nice wide circle. Keep going with that. I'm just going to switch to the opposite side so I'm not getting that sun in my eyes. I get the butt, sun. There we go. Join me one more time. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky, overhead. Exhaling, sweeping back around. Gorgeous. What I want you to do is take your arms to a T position. Lift the right leg in tabletop, lift the left leg in tabletop. Just find your center. Draw the belly button in through the spine, close the rib cage. Find that balance. Lower the left leg down, toe tap, and back up. We did these earlier. Lower the right leg down. Now we've created instability by just being on the foam roller, keeping the rib cage closed, alternating toe taps with control. Slow. Notice rib cage is not expanding as you're reaching down. And last one, and perfect. Let's go with both legs. Inhale, reaching down. Exhale, coming back up. Slow. Inhale. And exhale. Range of motion is important, but notice how you're feeling. If your rib cage is starting to open up, I want you to slow and minimize that range of motion. And last one. And coming back up. Gorgeous. Set the left leg down, set the right leg down. Reaching the arms behind. Inhale, exhale, crunching up and releasing back down. And crunching up and releasing back down. And I don't know if you guys could see me because Bobo's in the way, but you're doing crunches with using your breath. Keeping the tailbone on the foam roller. Each time going back to the relaxed position, each time going up a little bit farther. You know where we're going, Sandy. We're going to do roll-ups. Your favorite. You need less than 10 seconds with that crunch. 2 more. And last one. And releasing all the way down. Again, just gently let the hands go back to the side, and I want you to keep your feet flat on the floor and just roll side to side, taking the knees with you. And remember, the wider your feet, the greater center of gravity you have. The farther away your feet are, but still planted into the floor, you'll have better support as well. You can use your arms. The harder is just leaving your arms overhead. Inhale to prepare, reaching your arms to the sky, forward, dropping the chin, coming all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. Come on, go, go. Okay, sitting up nice and tall and tucking through the chin, rounding down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Don't you guys wish you had a Great Dane? Inhale, reach the fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest with control. Right? Nice. There we go. Rounding down. Not how many. These are timed. Just control both directions. Inhale, exhale. Coming up. Lifting tall. All the way from tailbone through the crown of the head. Rolling back down. One vertebrae at a time. And let's go one more time. Try with your arms overhead. Reach to the ceiling. Oh, that was good. You did it. And perfect. Okay, let's come off the foam roller. You know Pilates would not be complete with all the gentle stretching we've done without some push-ups, right? If you have wrists that are giving you some issues, you can always do this without being, come. You can always do this with being on the floor without using the foam roller. So we're just going to increase the intensity. So I want your knees behind your hips, and I'm going to place the top of my feet on the floor. I'm going to walk the foam roller a little bit away from me. So the foam roller, you want to keep it nice and steady, and I want you to spiral your elbows towards each other. You're going to do a tricep push-up. So reaching the elbows behind you. Bobo, what are you doing? Stop. Lay down. Okay, right there. Reaching your elbows behind you, reaching your chest forward, coming down, inhale and exhale, push away. Let's do 10 tricep push-ups. Again, you can take your hands to the floor. That was 1. Down and exhale, push away. Using the breath, keeping the core nice and tight. Gaze is down at the floor. Halfway there. Not looking for your chest to actually touch the foam roller. 3 more. Let me see you, John. Yes. And 2. I'm going to call this workout Bobo workout. And last one. And perfect. Take your knees apart. Reach your hips back. Child's pose. And take the foam roller again to the forearm with your palms facing down. Reaching your hips back. And just roll across the forearm. Take your thumbs to the ceiling so the palms are facing each other and roll on the forearm. And then take your palms to the ceiling and roll on the forearm. And perfect. Coming all the way up. Taking the right knee on the foam roller, taking the left leg on the foam roller. Taking the palms in line with the shoulders. So you have a nice long spine here. Drawing the belly button in, lengthening through the spine. I want you to extend your right leg straight out. Now, if you notice my left toe is on the floor, if you want to progress this, lift the left toe off of the floor and just hold. And bring that right leg back down, and left leg extends. Hips both face on the floor, long spine, so no external rotation on the hip. You know where we're going with this, right? And bring that left leg down. So if you've never done this before, there's just a little bit of an advancement. Feel free. See how I just curl my left toe and push it into the floor for a little more stability? Extend the right leg. Extend the left arm. Those of you that want to progress, lift that left leg up and just hold. So the left toe is not on the floor, only your right hand and left knee. Set the left arm down, set the right knee back down. Nice. Can we do the left side? Inhale, extend the left leg, hold it there. Don't put that right arm out there yet. Lift up the right toe off the floor, extend the right arm and hold. And bring the right arm down and the left arm down and just sit back into child's pose for a moment. We're going to do that one more time on each side. I know you guys can do it without having your foot down. Yes or yes? At least we can try, right? That's all we can ever do. Come on up. Find your center, lift up through the rib cage. Inhale, exhale, extend the right leg. Hold. Left toe is not on the floor. Extend the left arm, reaching. Shoulders are away from the ears. Let's hold it here for 20 seconds. Oh yeah, I'm watching. Come on. Yes, Lene. Sarah, reach that leg. Reach out of the hip all the way through the toe. So the leg is long. You're gaining strength from it. 3, 2, and bring the right knee back in and the left hand back down. Guys, we got one more side. You did so well. Inhale to prepare, lifting the right foot up, extend the left leg straight out. Find your center, focus, extend the right arm, and just breathe. Find strength from the belly button all the way through the arm, through the fingertips, from the belly button all the way through the hip, through the femur, through to the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, set the hand down. Set the knee back down. You did it. Yes. All right. Taking the foam roller out and just roll it in front of you. Lay it on your stomach. And pushing the foam roller out in front of you. The feet are as wide as the mat. Your hands are as wide as the mat. Palms are on the foam roller. I want you to inhale, exhale, keeping the feet on the floor. Just lift your chest, press into the foam roller, lifting up and release back down. Again, keep the feet flat on the floor. Inhale to prepare, exhale, push into the foam roller and release down. Let's do 3 more of those. Inhale. If you want to progress and you want to lift the feet, feel free to do so on the next one. Inhale, exhale, lift. And release down. And last one, inhale, exhale, lift. And release down. Keeping the right arm into the foam roller, I want you to lift the right leg off of the ground, reaching out through the hip, reaching through the toe, lifting the chest, lifting only the left arm, gaze is still down at the floor, and release back down. Same thing, opposite side. Left leg reaches, lifting the quad, front of the leg off of the floor. Inhale, exhale, lift up, reaching the right arm, and lower down. Let's alternate. Right leg, left arm, and lower down. Right arm, left leg. And just keep alternating through that 2 more times. Each time keeping the abs in tight, breathing through it. And 1 more time each side. And all the way down. We're going to finish with some great neck stretches, guys. So what I want you to do is just like you wake up in the morning, you roll over, your knees are slightly bent, By the way, this is a good way to make sure that you get out of bed. I want you to lay your ear on the foam roller and then just pull it down just slightly to where you can feel your neck on the foam roller, and just gently open up the head towards the sky, whatever range of motion, and then back down. So again, you can kind of move that foam roller to where when you open up, you can feel it on the back of your head, right at the base. Should not have any discomfort. It's just a gentle stretch. Good massage. And one more time. And excellent. Push from the palm first. Coming up, we're just going to take it to the opposite side. Same thing. Knees are bent. Placing the foam roller. I'll place it below my ear because of my earpiece. Hands can just be stacked and relaxed down and just open up. Taking the chin to the opposite, to the left shoulder, and down and up. Finding the breath. Nice, and give me one more. And perfect. So what I want you to do is go ahead and lay on your back, and you're going to put the base of the foam roller right at those 2 points, bony points at the bottom of your head. And then I want you to relax your arms down to the floor. Knees are bent, feet are anchored into the floor, and just kind of reaching back and then bringing forward. Reaching the chin to the sky and back. So your range of motion is going to be small. This is really good for belly sleepers like myself. Just kind of opening up. As I'm lifting through the chin, I'm still keeping the foam roller pressed in, and I'm pulling my shoulder blades down. Chin back and release. And back. And hold, and then just rotate the head to the left, back to center and to the right, and just side to side a couple more times. And beautiful. Let both knees come to the right side, pushing up onto that right side, coming up back into seated position, guys. Excellent.